From Alexa to Siri to even your car. They can communicate with you in the language that you speak, whether it is English or Hindi. So, how does AI learn a language? Through experiences? Yes. And today, we are going to find out how you can do the same for yourself. Hi there, this is Vani from Ingvarta. It's an application where you can talk to different experts daily and improve your spoken English. Now, coming back to the topic. So, how to build those experiences which can help you to speak effortlessly in English? Well, first thing that you can do is you can do so by watching others. This will help you to learn the language and understand it. But we humans, we have a problem that machines don't. And that problem is our emotions. Our emotions and nerves, they can affect our speech, they can affect our performance when we are not confident. We humans, we can take experience by watching others. But when it comes to applying that experience, we might get nervous or we might get cold feet. So basically, it's like when you are watching someone, you are getting a borrowed experience. But unless you try it out yourself, it does not become your own experience. And until it becomes your own experience, you will not get the confidence. But there is an easy fix to this problem. Let's do an activity. And in this activity, you just don't have to watch, you have to participate as well. For example, watching a movie can be an activity where you have to repeat the dialogues until you get the right accent and the right pronunciation. And also try to get the right emotions. Because when you speak a language with the right emotions, it carries weight and makes you sound more interesting. So do this activity for the next 3 weeks. Watch one movie every week. Just repeat the dialogues. And it might take you some time. Like if the movie is for 2 hours, it will take you 6 hours. But it is going to be fun. Let me show you how to do it. Today, I am going to watch a TED Talk by Mariana Entencio. And I will try to learn her accent. Because the way I speak with an Indian accent. So let us see. Let us see how it goes. Let us try to learn a new accent today. So we'll start.
Thank you so much. I am a journalist.
I am a journalist. I am a journalist. See, this is the word. The way she has pronounced it, she said, I'm a journalist. But the way I will say it, most probably, I will say, I'm a journalist. So it is the same word, but the same word has two different pronunciations. I say it, I'm a journalist, and she is rolling her R a lot.
My job is to talk to people from all walks of life all over the world.
My job is to talk to people from all walks of life all over the world. See, again, she is rolling her R a lot. Generally, in India, we don't do that. But if you are trying to learn an American accent, then yes, they do roll their R's a lot. World.
Today, I want to tell you why I decided to do this with my life and what I've learned. My story begins in Caracas, Venezuela.
All right. My story begins in Caracas, Venezuela. It begins in Caracas, Venezuela. Okay.
South America, where I grew up. A place that to me was and always will be filled with magic and wonder. From a very young age, my parents wanted me to have a wider view of the world.
From a very young age, my parents wanted me to have a very wider view of the world. My parents wanted me to have a very wider view of the world.
I remember one time when I was around 7 years old, my dad came up to me and said, Mariana, I'm going to send you and your little sister, who was 6 at the time.
All right. So when I was 6, my dad came up to me and he said, Mariana, I'm going to send you and your sister, who was 6 at the time. So I think she has a Spanish accent. I think Spanish or Mexican.
To a place where nobody speaks Spanish. I want you to experience different cultures.
See, I wanted to experience different cultures. The way she is pronouncing cultures is very different from the way that I pronounce it. I say it cultures. Cultures is how I pronounce it. But the way she's pronouncing it, it is cultures. So you see, This will come with time. See, like right now, even I am not really good with this pronunciation, this accent, I would say. But I'm pretty sure that if I try it 3 or 4 times, then I think this will start coming to me. So same goes for you. If you are, trying to learn a new language, I am sure when you start it, it will, seem a bit awkward and it will seem a bit funny. But after some time, once you try it twice or thrice, you will get a hang of it.
He went on and on about the benefits of spending an entire summer in this summer camp in the United States.
He went on and on about the benefits of spending an entire summer in the summer camp in the United States. In the United States.
Stressing a little phrase that I didn't pay too much attention to at the time. You never know what the future holds.
I agree. Yes. You never know what the future holds. You never know what the future holds. Same goes for you. You never know what the future holds. So yes, give it a try. The second thing is make a habit of speaking to the customer care executive in English, but don't call them and waste their time. If anyone in your family is facing any issues with any services, then take charge and talk to the customer support on their behalf. Initiate the conversation in English and stay humble. Try to listen to what the other person is saying to you and then respond accordingly with clarity. This will also help you to control your nervousness while speaking in English. You can also help out your friends like this. This will give you a lot of goodwill and confidence. The third thing is you can speak with me in English. I am not kidding. Just download the Engvarta app where you can speak to me and many other experts like me and improve your spoken English. And unlike the other two options that I gave you earlier, in this step you will also receive a feedback whenever you make a mistake. So the chances of corrections and improvements also increase. But all the 3 steps are important, so make sure you try all of them. And before moving on to the 4th step, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if not already. The 4th step is try storytelling. It is very easy if you have a friend who speaks English. But what if you don't? Then just tell yourself a story. Think of any past incident and talk to yourself about it in English and record yourself. Archive this recording and revisit it after a month to notice how much improvement you've made in your speaking style. Noticing your improvements will give you a lot of confidence, so don't skip this step. Looking back and seeing how far you have come feels really good. Let me tell you something. The first day when Alexa and Siri were released, they were not perfect. They still aren't. But they have made a lot of improvement, and that improvement has happened because of us. So take it upon yourself to help your fellow English learners. Use the comments below to help each other out. Talk to each other. You can talk to me too using the comments. And don't just tell me how good the video was. Share any problem, ask any questions, any doubts. Let's have a meaningful conversation to help each other out. Well, that's all for today. I will see you very soon in my next video. Till then, bye and take care.